The moment I stepped my feet into the water, I felt like my ancestors were speaking to me and telling me their story.
After spending days exploring Ghana's history, culture, and educational system, the West Philadelphia students are now back home in America to Philadelphia, but something about them has changed drastically.
To hear for like things that my parents give me.
From powerful experiences to 7th and 8th graders also connected with local communities and students.
Back in their classrooms in Philadelphia, the students are now reflecting on their journey, a trip that took them thousands of miles away to West Africa.
Are you tired?
Yes.
I felt like really welcomed and like they're really friendly. They were teaching me about like what do they learn in school.
Lessons they say go far beyond the classroom.
Great.
And for these West Philadelphia students, Ghana will always remain a part of their story. And this hair that you see right here is all the way from Big G Hair, all the way from Vietnam. Now, you can buy this same hair from Big G Hair at just around $75.
Guys, if you've enjoyed this video so far, please do me a huge favor and hit the like button and subscribe. These videos take quite a long time to make, so if you could help me out, I'll love you forever. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to this crazy story.
Now, during their visit to Ghana, they explored historic landmarks, experienced traditional culture, and connected with a part of history many had only read in books. For many of the students, visiting Ghana offered them a perspective on Africa, challenging stereotypes and opening their eyes to the richness of the culture, history, and the people. And some of the students even revealed that once they entered Ghana, they saw their ancestors in them.
Well, a group of West Philadelphia students, they are back home after the trip of a lifetime. Scholars from Global Leadership Academy visited Ghana, where they spent more than a week learning about the culture and history there. And our Waukesha Bailey, she joins us live here in studio to show us what that experience meant to them. What a trip, Waukesha.
Josh, it really was. I mean, when the bus pulled in nearly 2 weeks ago, parents were waiting, cameras out, ready to hug their children after a journey that took them thousands of miles from West Philadelphia. But school leaders say the real impact of this trip is what these students learned about themselves and the world.
To hear them talk about how they felt, how we as a team came together.
It was a special welcome, one of many. Students from Global Leadership Academy in West Philadelphia are back home after spending more than a week in Ghana.
I am so empowered by them.
Dr. Naomi Johnson Booker created the trip to introduce students to a world beyond their neighborhood.
We went to a school called Ghana International. I watched the Ghanaian kids see them and hug and get so excited again. So the connections are awesome.
For many, it was their first time traveling outside the country. Are you tired? Yes. During their journey, students visited the Last Bath, where enslaved Africans were forced to wash before being taken to the coastal slave castles. For some students, the experience was deeply personal.
The moment I stepped my feet into the water, I felt like my ancestors were speaking to me and telling me their story.
These 7th and 8th graders also connected with local communities and students.
I felt like really welcomed and like they're really friendly. They're teaching me about like what do they learn in school.
Lessons, they say, go far beyond the classroom.
I'm grateful for like things that my parents give me.
From powerful experiences to new friendships and even a few dance moves. Here at home, Dr. Booker says the work of these scholars is never done.
The staff and I and the children had one day to be off. Well, you know, we got to get back to work.
Well, school leaders say fundraising is already underway for next year's trip, and up next, 6th graders will head to Atlanta in a few weeks for a civil rights tour. And Josh, I have to say, just seeing those students when they arrived, they looked a lot different than when they left.
Well,
they were
I'll
just
bet.
so empowered.
It's a life-changing experience.
Yeah.
And you're going to go chaperone with them next year?
Do you think they'll let me go?
Oh, I think they would.
You think so?
The question is just whether we're going to let you go.
Yeah, that's it. I can report from Ghana.
I'll come with. We'll start planning now. Fundraiser starts now. Thank you, Makisha.
Others also spoke about the warmth of the communities they visited, the beauty of the landscapes, and the powerful historical sites that tell the story of the African diaspora.
Hello, my name is Noah Whitehurst, aka Obama, and my school is Global Leadership Academy Southwest. My experience in Ghana has been so great, and to step in this water just makes me feel empowered and really like the African is coming out of me in this moment. I wanted to thank all my ancestors for this moment because they knew I would make it here and they knew I wouldn't fail. They wanted me here. They wanted me in this water. They wanted me right here, right now, so they can take over my body and help me. My ancestors fought for my freedom, so I'm going to fight. I'm going to keep on fighting. My experience has been so great in Ghana. I never knew it was going to be like this, but it has been a wonderful and caring and good experience for me. So I just wanted to say thank you to my ancestors. And that's all.
My name is Naomi Belichu. I'm from Global Leadership Academy West, and some of the stuff that I experience here is definitely emotional. Seeing the path that our ancestors took, being in the water, and it's all just, crazy to just be there. And I never thought that I'd be here, like ever actually. And one thing I'll definitely take back is the spirit of my ancestors. I'll definitely take back that home because I want everybody to just see like what I learned from the trip, and like definitely this trip here.
Go ahead, Rafi.
Now, the CEO of Global Leaders Academy, who led the students into Ghana, also shared her personal experience visiting Ghana.
I am so empowered by them. We went to a school called Ghana International. I watched the Ghanaian kids see them and hug and get so excited again. So the connections are awesome.
The trip was not just about traveling. In fact, it was about learning. And the students had the opportunity to visit schools, engage with local students, and experience Ghana's educational system firsthand. And for many of them, it was a moment of discovery, realizing how interconnected the world truly is. One of the most powerful moments of the trip came from visiting historical landmarks connected to the transatlantic slave trade, and standing in these spaces gave the student a deeper understanding of history and the resilience of the African diaspora. And now back in Philadelphia, the students say that the experience has changed how they see the world and how they understand their own identity. And for some, the trip strengthened their connection to their heritage. But for others, it simply opened their eyes to a different side of the world.
The moment I stepped my feet into the water, I felt like my ancestors were speaking to me and telling me their story.
I felt like really welcomed and like they're really friendly. They're teaching me about like what do they learn in school. I'm grateful for like things that my parents give me.
These are raw natural hair from Big G Hair located in Vietnam. Now, this is the secret to how people make a lot of money. They buy from factories directly from Vietnam, it is shipped to them, and they sell it at their own profit margin. And these are very cheap. You can buy it yourself and start your own hair business today and become your own boss. Just pick up the WhatsApp number and talk to Big G Hair today and be your own boss. What do you have to say to this West Philadelphia student? Leave your comment in the comment section. And if you had a chance to visit Ghana as a diasporan, what would you want to experience firsthand in Ghana? Leave your comment in the comment section. Is it the culture, history, food, or the people? Drop it in the comment section. Let us know.